In today's tutorial we are going to do the teeny weeny crochet caps. This pattern is available in 4 different sizes. We have in the very back, we have the up to 3-month size. We then have a newborn size just like this. We also have 5 to 6 pound preemie size, and we also have the preemie of 3 to 4 pounds. You can see when you lay them all out, you can see that they are different sizes and they're also different heights. The pattern that we're doing today will be listed on the title of this video. In today's tutorial we are going to do the up to 3-month size for the teeny weeny crochet cap. You'll need a 4.5mm size crochet hook or a US size 7. You can get a total of 6 of these hats out of 1 Caron Simply Soft yarn ball. So as promised, this pattern comes in 4 different sizes and all of the sizes are available in this very easy to follow pattern instructions. So we have preemie sizes of 3 to 4 pounds. We have another preemie size of 5 to 6 pounds. We have a newborn of 7 to 9 pounds, and then up to 3 months of 10 to 12 pounds. Now the title of this video is indicating what size that we're going to be working on today. So it says right here in the instructions on how many hats. So it says, you see how there's different colors? Those are what's indicating in the instructions as we go throughout this particular idea. So we're gonna start off in the instructions, for example, and if we're doing the preemie size of 3 to 4 pounds, it'll say you do all of this, and then it says 3 to 4 pounds only. So this is only gonna apply when you're working on this one, and then you will see in other instructions of what you need to do. So sizes 5 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, all is here instead. So you just have to watch these particular colors. Now for this particular kind of project, it says that for 1 hat, 1 ball will make 15 hats, and then the next size of 5 to 6 pounds of the preemie, it's 10 hats. The next size of newborn, it'll be 9 hats, and then up to 3 months you can get 6 hats out of 1 Caron Simply Soft yarn ball. So without further ado, let's start working on this project together, and let's begin now. So let's begin with our Caron Simply Soft yarn. Let's create a slip knot, and this is for beginners as well. So the first 3 rounds on any one of the 4 sizes are identical to each other, and let's begin to do that now. So here's our slip knot on the hook. Remember that it never counts as 1. So we need to start at the top of the hat and work our way down to the forehead of the child. So let's begin. We're going to chain 3. So remember the 1 on the hook never counts as 1. So 1, 2, and 3, and what it's asking us to do is do 8 half double crochets in the 3rd chain from the hook, which is basically the first one that we started with. So let's just wrap the hook going into the 1st chain, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3. That's 1 of 8. So let's continue to do that. So wrap in, pull through all 3. So that was number 2. Okay, and that was 3. Now this straggler here, see how I'm just laying it down on top so that it covers over the ring? It's just a way of securing that without ever having to worry about it. So that was 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what you need to do, it says here, join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet. Well, we had to do 8. So just looking back, if you're confused, count backwards. So you got 1 underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is right there. So if you're ever confused in what you're looking at, just count backward at this point and join it with the slip stitch, and that's the center ring. Let's move along to round number 2. So we want to start off with chaining of 2. And what we have to just do is we go just chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the same stitch right underneath you want to half double crochet 2 times. So 1 and 2. You will notice in the instructions that the chaining of 2 in any starting of the rounds does not count as a stitch, so just don't count that as a stitch. So it's not included as a half double crochet. So we're gonna put 2 half double crochets into each stitch going all the way around. Now if you're thinking about this, how many stitches are you going to go all the way around? It's a total of 8. Okay, so we're just adding 2 half double crochets into each one going all the way around. Right in the very beginning here is where you need to really worry about your stitch counts to get them right. So at the end what I want to do is that I want to count each group of 2, and there should be a total of 8 when I'm done that. So I can either just count it out loud as I'm going here, or I can just count it when I'm done. I think there's 7 here because I still have 1 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's my last one here. So you probably thought, okay, well there, if you're a new crocheter, there was actually 2. This one is extending into the first one, so that's why it doesn't count. So we want to join this with the top of the beginning half double crochet to finish that off, and that was round number 2. So let's move along to round number 3. Round number 3, we're going to start off by chaining 2. Remember that does not count as a stitch, and in the next one available to you, so right directly underneath, you're gonna have 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2, and then in the next one that we have here it says 1 half double crochet in the next one, so it's just gonna be by itself. So the repeat pattern on this entire round is that one of them, which is this next one, is gonna have 2 half double crochets, and the next one's just gonna have 1. Okay, so we're just increasing size. So the next one is gonna have 2, and then the next one's gonna have 1. So please do that same configuration going all the way around for round number 3. So then coming up all the way around in the end of round number 3, the last one should be 1 single crochet by itself. So, and how do I know that's to be true? We started off with 2 and then 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. So the very last one should just be a 1. Okay, because the next one is a 2. So once you get that done, just join it to the beginning half double crochet that we started with. I just went into a gap by accident. Make sure it is to an actual stitch, not to a gap space, because it'll appear very obvious if it's separating. So that is round number 3. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to move on to the size that we're doing in this particular video in order to do the rest of this. So let's begin to do round number 4 and 5 as we continue our journey here, and this is the largest size up to 3 months. So you can see that this round shares the same rounds of 3 of the other sizes out of the 4, and that's the 5 to 6 pounds, the 7 to 9 pounds, and this is the 10 to 12 pounds, which is up to 3 months. So let's begin. We're going to chain 2. Remember that that does not count as a stitch in this particular pattern, and we're gonna put 2 half double crochets into the same stitch right underneath it, and then the next 2 are going to be 1 half double crochet each. So the repeat patterning for this one here is that the next one is gonna be 2 half double crochets into the same stitch, and then the next 2 stand by themselves. So 1 and 2. Okay, so just repeat one more time. So just 2 into the next, and 1 into the next 2. So continue that same idea going all the way around. So 2 and then 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 all the way around. I'll see you back here and we'll start off round number 5. So as I come back all the way around, I want to join it to the beginning half double crochet. So let's move along to round number 5. So round number 5, you'll see that it shares the same round as doing the 7 to 9 pounds, the newborn size. So let's do this one. We're gonna chain up 2. So 1 and 2, and it will be 1 half double crochet in each of the next 3. So I'm gonna come directly underneath this one for the first one. So the first 3 will be by themselves. Okay, and then the next one will be 2 into the same one. So that's the repeat for this entire revolution. So remember, it's gonna be 3 by itself. So 1, 2, and 3. And then the next one is by itself. So the next one, sorry, there's 2 into the same one. So please do that all the way around for round number 5. So I'm concluding round number 5. I'm just gonna join it to the beginning half double crochet. So now we're gonna move up to the next round of this. We just have one more growth round to do, and this one here we're gonna chain 2, and it's gonna be 2 half double crochets into the same one underneath. And then this time what we're going to do is that we're gonna be putting a half double crochet, the next 3 will be by themselves. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3, just like that, and then the next one is gonna be 2 into the same one. So it's kind of very similar to what you just did in the last one. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3, and the next one is gonna be 2 into the same one. So please do that same patterning going all the way around for this particular size. So as you come all the way back around, you're just going to slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet. So now we're done growing this particular hat, and now it's ready for taking its final shape. So if I look at another one here, you can see this is what we're gonna be doing. So what we have to do for this size is that we have to fold it in half, and it has to be 5 inches between the top here and to the brim. So if I pull out my measuring tape here, okay, so I have to get to 5 inches, so right over here. So I'm gonna continue to go round and around just like I'm about to show you, and we have to get a total of 5 inches, and then we're gonna do a brim. So to do all remaining rounds for this is what we're going to do is that we are going to chain 2. Remember, that doesn't count as a half double crochet, it's just more of a builder, and we're going to half double crochet once in each stitch going all the way around. So you just have to continue to do this all the way around. There's no more growing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to meet you back here just to review on how to slip stitch when you're finished your revolution, and then how to start the next. And you have to get to the 5 inches on your own, and then I'm gonna show you how to do the final border at that particular point. Okay, so it's 1 half double crochet in each stitch going all the way around. So as you come up all the way back around, you're just going to half double crochet and then slip stitch to the beginning half double crochet as you finish each revolution. As you're making your way to the 5 inch mark, just start another round, just chain up 2, and again just half double crochet in each one of the stitches going all the way around. So I want you to do this, and I want you to continue so you get the 5 inches that you need, and then when we come back, then we'll do the brim together. So I'll see you here in just a moment. Okay, when I last left you, I was telling you to get to 5 inches, and here we are. We have 5 inches just like you have, and now we're gonna finish off our final revolution together. So to do the final revolution, you chain 1 and you put 1 single crochet into each one of the stitches going all the way around. So I'm gonna leave that to you. When I come back, I'll show you how to finish off. If you're gifting this to somebody, you'll want to see how I'm finishing it off for getting in my tail ends, so that the tail ends never fall out. Nothing worse than giving this away as a gift, or your own child wearing it and the tails are hanging out, because you know it would bother you in the end. So join me right back here, and I'll show you how to finish this off. As you get all the way back around, it's just single crochet in each one of the half double crochets, and then you're just going to join it to the beginning single crochet. So I want you to cut your string about 1 foot long, and I want you to pull that string through a loop, and I want you to grab a darning needle. So if you put the yarn through a darning needle and then put it through, it'll never fall out. So here's how I do it, and it's a quick little tip for you, and I finish all my crochet projects this way as well. So if you slide your needle underneath into the fibers, okay, right underneath just like this, and you go in 3 different directions, it'll never fall out. So just come through once, go back in the same direction but through a different set of fibers. If you go in the exact same path, then it falls out. So different set of fibers, and then back once again in the other direction. So 1, 2, and 3 just like that, and you can just safely cut your strand right down into the project, and you'll never see it coming out. So now just turn it inside out. That strand that we worried about in the very beginning, we can just safely cut that out too. And now you got a hat that's perfectly ready for the donation box if you're doing this for charity, or if you are doing this for somebody that you love, or a child that may be in your life. So this is how you make these hats. These are up to 3 months. We have all the different sizes available for you in this particular pattern. So we have our newborn size, so look at the difference. We then had our first preemie like this, and then we had the ultimate preemie like this. So you can see the differences of all 3 of the sizes. So until next time, I'm Mikey on behalf of the Crochet Crowd as well as yarnspirations.com. Have a great day.